on, guys? Teriyaki back here with another Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes video. Want to say welcome to our first official weekly update for this account. You guys can officially see the name up at the top now, called Spelterix. So in this video, we're going to be doing one of the First Order battles, some Galactic War, and then after those, we will go over our roster. For the battle portion of the video, I'm going to do what I did in the first video where I cut off my face cam and then I speed up the video through the actual battles portions. And then same thing with the Galactic Wars. There won't be any face cam, but I'll speed up through the battles, get as far as I can, and then we'll go over pop back up my face cam and then go over the roster and where I'm at, like light side battles, dark side battles, cantina, and all that, as well as mods, because I do have mods unlocked because I am level 56. So other than that, let's get right into this. All right, what is up, guys? That is actually the first time I've actually finished the Galactic War. A couple Galactic Wars ago, same team that I was up against ended up demolishing the team that I had at the time. Uh, Last time you guys saw when I refreshed how far I got. Again, it was the same team. This time I'm surprised I was actually able to beat it. It's honestly probably a good thing that I was able to beat it. But we are, however, going to go into the shops and pick up some of our stuff. Definitely these because refresh, the main refresh is in like an hour. I still don't have a lot of things for this, but we are picking up the Colonel Stark shards with those as much as possible. There is currently a raid active, but I can't do anything. We are picking up Grand Moff Tarkin shards here in the Squad Arena store. After we're done with Tarkin, we're gonna either move to Savage or Leia. Most likely Leia, just so I can get the CLS. And then after Leia, it's definitely gonna be Savage. And then after that, it'll be like other stuff that I specifically need along the way in my journey. Galactic War, we are currently actually going for Mando. We're actually going Mando and Tarkin a little bit in here. I would pick up the TIE Fighter pilot from in here, but I'm farming his node in Cantina because he's alongside of his TIE Fighter ship. So that's where I'm picking him up from. After we're done with Mando, Tarkin, then we're going to go pick up Biggs. Then we'll take Poggle to at least unlock at that point. After we'll unlock Biggs and then take Poggle to unlock and then go back and finish off Biggs. And once Biggs is done, then we'll go back to Poggle. And then from there, it's going to be probably Night Sister Zombie. I would also farm Grief here, but I need to farm IG-11, and Grief Karga is alongside IG-11 on a node that I'm farming, so there's that. And then occasionally I'll grab a Snowtrooper. I don't know. See, this is how I unlocked Snowtrooper the first time. Is I picked up the shard from in here, which I'm probably actually going to do this time around, and we'll drop to 400 to pick up Mando shards for now. Mod store, we just unlocked this, but we're not going to pick up anything from in here. Speaking of mods, so mod battles, we are on Sector 4. We're going to try and blow through that as quick as possible. And then for the mod challenges, we got tier 1 done. I don't think we can do tier 2. I might have to put some speed arrows on everybody in order to do it. I haven't touched defense or crit damage yet. I don't think my team is strong enough to do it just yet because you can't use allies in that one, but you can use allies in the regular mod battles. And let's get into the collection of where we are at. I did go and favorite everybody that I'm currently working on to the first major unlock, which will be Commander Luke Skywalker. But there's a couple journey characters in here, like we got R2 journey character, Chewbacca journey character, CLS obviously. So R2, Commander Luke, and Chewbacca are all journey characters. Technically, Han's a journey character, but we can unlock him through the guild stuff when we start accumulating that. I did go and favorite Piet, Mara, 3PO, and Chewie. Zam, because she's another one that we need to get from, I believe it's Cantina. I could be wrong. We are farming Snowtrooper, Veers. There's another one that I should be farming. So Snowtrooper, Range Trooper, Veers. So Veers and Range Trooper are the hard nodes that we're farming. Stark we're picking up from a shop. Snowtrooper we're picking up from a shop. At that point, I can honestly, right now, I can run Darth Vader, TIE Fighter Pilot, Grand Moff Tarkin, and just a couple randoms. Like I'll probably throw Boba Fett in there every once in a while. And sometimes lately, I've just been running Dark Trooper and Moff Gideon with those other three, at least for now. I did go and get the Clone Troopers. So I got CX2, Disguise Clone Trooper, Apo, or Oppo, however people want to say it. I have yet to unlock a Phoenix, only because I'm not really working on Phoenix. currently. There's also Pow. I need to actually favorite Pow because technically he is somebody we are working on. I'm not working on any of the first order or resistance stuff yet, but we will have to work on them at some point, just not right now. Um, Honestly, that's about it for now, for at least character wise. So let's go into squads. So I built a like I need to like finalize the roadmap, but this is kind of like the roadmap that I'm currently working on. So we start off with the Galactic Republic Jedi led by Keller and Beck. This does a Duel of Fates, and the GW doesn't stand for Galactic War. I forget I forget what assault battle that stands for again, but it does that specific assault battle. But we have the Duel of Fates with Padawan Obi-Wan and Qui-Gon, and then these five to get up to at least challenge tier 1 if possible of the other assault battle. We got Veers troopers here, not the normal Veers troopers that everybody likes to use or even constantly see, which has Moff Gideon Dark Trooper in it instead of Stark and Snow Trooper. But this one is honestly the best version that you can use for the two assault battles that it can do, which is Forest Moon and I believe Rebel Roundup is what it is what the second one is. I just haven't updated the name for it. And then these are also my light side and dark side battles respectively. And then we got our CLS Rex that we're working on passively, because once we get this team up and running 7 stars about gear 7, 8, 9, we can unlock R2 at that point, and then that'll give us the CLS Rex. We take the CLS Rex to gear 8, 9, maybe a couple of them up to gear 10, unlock CLS, and then we get our first rendition of a CLS team. Hopefully, by that time, we have Han Solo unlocked. And then once that team is done, we can go for Emperor Palpatine Journey and unlock this version of an Empire team. And then passively working on Bam Rex, currently working on Mando, Grief Karga with IG-11. I have yet to hit Quill or Kara's. I think I hit Kara's node. I haven't hit Quill's node yet. And then from there, we'll get our first Bounty Hunters team. Although I do have Zam here, I don't think we'll have her unlocked by that point. We can use another bounty hunter on the team at that point. Honestly, I don't even think we'll have Bosk unlocked at that point. But that's the next bounty, or the main bounty hunter team will probably be running for a very long time. And then we got the BAM team, which can be done a many different ways. I'll probably start with using BAM as the lead, IG-11, Quill, Dengar, Cad Bane, just for a BAM team, and then we'll be working on Starkiller Rex. By this point, we'll for sure be working on Starkiller Rex, and then we can honestly take Dash and be on this team, take either Dengar or Cad Bane out. Depending on how far I am with Zan, we can take one of these two and put it on this bounty hunter team, and then do Dash lead with IG-11, Quill, Bam, and one of these two, whichever one we decide to keep. And then we'll work on Darth Talon and Kyle Katarn. You guys can see that I didn't technically put Mara Jade here, but she is down below here for the actual Starkiller team we'll have at first. But you'll need these three plus Mara Jade at Relic 5 for Starkiller. So our first relics will be Poncho Bros, Relic 7, Relic 5, Relic 5, Relic 5, Relic 5. We'll probably end up taking Vader up to Relic 7, wherever the hell I have him at, as well. And then around this time is where I'll probably take up Emperor Palpatine, Mara, Palpatine, Relic 7, Mara, at least Relic 5, Starkiller, at least Relic 5, but for sure Relic 7, probably Relic 3, and then more than likely be Gear 12 at that point, but I'll try and take them up to Relics just to have a good team at that point in time. And then because we're farming the Starkiller Rex with Kyle Katarn, Talon, we've already figured out a team for Dash with this team up here. Mara goes with Starkiller. Kyle Katarn can go with his next team down here, which I call Momo, with Mon Mothma lead, Kyle Katarn, Hoth Rebel Scout, Pow, and Biggs, which is why we're working on Pow and Biggs. Then we're passively working on some of the things we need for the Places of Power Sith team. The hard nodes will be Nihilus and Scion, And then these first three are the Talon should technically be done by this point because we have the Star Killer team, so she's going to be our only relic character at this point, and we have Darth Treya and Savage that are from the shops, and then at that point we should be farming everybody we need Ewok wise, so we can unlock C3PO and get our final rendition of CLS. And because of these bounty hunters up here, we should unlock Chewbacca by this point. And then C3PO and Chewie is a hard node, and Han should be unlocked at this point. We obviously should have CLS by this point. And then the last team we'll be working on after CLS before we go into like the next set of things is going to be Night Sisters for Secrets and Shadows. We will be farming Death Trooper Peridia for this specific version of the team because Death Trooper Peridia drastically changes the outcome of Challenge Tier 2 and Challenge Tier 3. So this team can go all the way up to Challenge Tier 3 at that point. We'll obviously have to have everybody at relics. Marin can technically be Gear 12 and do it, but I would say take Marin up to at least Relic 3. Death Trooper Peridia can be low gear. Old Daka, I would say take up to Relic 5. Mother Talzin can be Relic 3, and Night Sister Zombie can be Relic 3 at that point. But this isn't going up to this specific account isn't necessarily going up to all the way to Challenge Tier 3, except for probably around like the year 2, year 3 mark when I start actually relicking more people. But this should be like about the first 6 months. So after we get the Secrets and Shadows Night Sisters, then we'll end up going into our Executor relicking for everybody at that point. Get our Executor, and then after Executor, it'll be Jabba time. So then we'll like set up all the relic stuff for Jabba. But this is just the roadmap that I set up for the first 6-ish months. Being in Legia Lex Talon should get me here within a 6, 7, at the very latest 8 months. And then this also gives us like our official teams too, because like the roadmap shows most of our official teams. So obviously we'll have the Kelleran Beck Jedi, which this is actually better used on Territory War because of Beck's Omicron. We got this that can be used basically anywhere as long as it's an offensive team. CLS can be an offensive or defensive team. Empire can be an offensive or defense team. Bounty Hunters can be an offensive or defense team. BAM, I would say, is more of an offense team. When you get to Star Killer, this would probably be, I would say this would be like your Galactic Legend Killer team, but it's also your best defensive team by this point. So I would probably place them on defense at that point, just until I get more things. Momo is a good defensive team. Can be good on offense too, but I would say it's a better defensive team. Treya is an offense or defense team. Very good early game defense, and late in a very very good late game offense because it can also take out a lot of other teams. And then Night Sisters, I would say probably a very good early defensive team. As an offensive team, right now, but it can take out a couple GLs. Mainly one being without Death Trooper Peridia, and you put what's her name? What is her name? Asajj in here. It can technically take out Jabba's on defense. So yeah. And then when it comes to fleets, I haven't set up fleets yet, but the ships we will be working on are Imperial TIE Fighter, Slave One. I don't know if I'm going to work on Soldier's ship yet. Executrix. Maybe go back and farm for TIE Silencer to get it to at least 5 stars for the Challenge Tier 3 Zeta thing. TIE Bomber. Where's Vader's ship? I know I don't have it unlocked. Seriously, where is Vader's ship? I know I don't have that unlocked. Oh, there it is. So we'll be working on TIE Advance, TIE Bomber. So that's 2. TIE Fighter, that's 3. Slave One, that's 4. And then we need a 5th Dark Side ship that 5 stars. This is where a lot of higher end content creators get things mixed up. They think you need 6 dark side ships at 6 stars. That is not the case. You need your executrix at 6 stars, 5 dark side ships. I believe it's 5 dark side ships at 5 stars, and then you can throw a light side ship in there to go with it at that point, and it's either going to be Anakin's or Ahsoka's starfighter. Another dark side ship, we, like I was saying, might work on soldier just to have like a extra ship just in case. But we have 1 with the fighter, 2 slave 1, 3 with the bomber, 4 with the TIE advanced. If I chose to farm items, not necessarily items though, but this is farmed in a, like the TIE Defender is farmed in fleet, that would be a 5th dark side ship because TIE Defender is really good, but I don't want to farm the item node this early. So we'll probably end up doing one of the Geo ships to go with it as a 5th. The other one that I'm thinking of working on is First Order SF TIE Fighters instead of a Geo ship. It's just they give you a Geo ship for free right away. And then this can be, these 2 are easily farmed from the guild store. So that's why I might do First Order SF TIE Fighter and TIE Fighter Pilot as my 5th dark side ship. And then again, it'll be one of these 2 for that extra ship in the reinforcement slot with Executrix to get Challenge Tier 3 done. Again, I just want to reiterate that for the Zeta Challenge tier, which is the Tier 3 event for Executrix and getting like materials to upgrade your character's abilities and Zetas, it's a 6-star dark side ship, 5 dark side at 5 stars for ships, and then you can use 1 extra. So don't listen to all the big YouTubers when they say you need 6 dark side ships at 6 stars. That's not the case at all. But yeah, anyways, that is honestly the update for this account, like the very first official update for the account. Basically going over the first 6-ish months of my roadmap and going over what teams I'm currently working on, and et cetera, et cetera. Going into light side battles, we're working on Sector 6 now, or we will be working on Sector 6. 5, we finished there, and we're slowly working through hard Sector 5. We got 4 done, obviously, so we could farm Mr. Veers here. 3, this is where our Grief Karga IG-11 is. 2, we're kind of working on Mace a little bit since we're not exactly farming Mace out of the shop currently because of Tarkin. And we're working on her. We're working on these 2 nodes a little bit. I'm still doing this one because I need a node to farm, and same with this one. I just do it because I still need a node to farm. And for dark side battles, we're up to Sector 4. Sector 3 we got done. I'm thinking of farming his node just to have him. We're not touching this node. This is the main node we're farming. Over here, main node we're farming. I could farm this one just because it has 5s in his ship together. We're not touching any of these just yet, but we will be touching upon at least this node. And this first one, Jedi Knight Anakin, and we're not touching anything else just yet. Eventually, we will go into Zori, but that also gives us Princess Leia shards as well. So we might start farming that one mostly for the Princess Leia, maybe 3-star Zori. But yeah, anyways, that is like officially going to be like the exact overview of what I'm currently farming and my roadmap and full-on update of where I'm at currently. We're almost we're a few levels away from 60. We're at 56. I'm pretty sure if I do these quests, it'll it'll level me up. I'm pretty sure this might level me up. No, surprisingly, it didn't. Usually, it levels me up every time I pick one of those up. But these things, oh my goodness, been whooping my butt. They've been leveling me up like crazy. I would have loved to have tried to get up to level 60 in this video, but that's probably gonna be before the next video. But I'm gonna end this one right here. As always, thanks for watching. Catch y'all in the next one.